Hello and welcome. I am outside of the pond, and as you can tell, I'm kind of outside of my normal shirt and button up stuff for a movie review. But I'm out of the pond and it's freezing outside. And I'm going to hold my man card. I saw Little Women. Just came out during the Christmas season. Yes, I saw it, and yes, I liked it a lot. I thought it was really good, honestly. Most of it. I mean, in my opinion, 90% of the cast was well casted. They have a lot of good chemistry. I loved the energy that most of the people had with each other. The connections, everything they talked about was really good. I thought it was I'm going to say it a lot. This was a good movie. I liked it. I really liked it. I want to see it again. I really want to see this movie again. It was fun. I liked it. And the way how they did this movie is they did a past present flashbacks where you see the present, then you see the past, and they would go up and back. And what I liked how they did that, I need to be at the beginning I didn't like it, but then it grew on me and I was soon falling in love. And what they did was pretty interesting, because in the movie the past is a lot more brighter, and in the present there's a lot more blue in the coloring, so it showed how Joe felt a little depressed visually, and I thought that was pretty neat. I liked it. And they did, again, it was really good. I liked the energy, and I liked how this felt like it was good. I really liked it. The director, some of the writing was good. And when I went to this movie, I was going in with caution. This movie has been, the story recently, and I mean recently, this is the second time it has been done in 3 or 4 years, I think. Because BBC did this story and they weren't kind. I didn't like what BBC did. And it had me on edge. When I went to this movie, I was thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, are they going to go politically correct with this movie? Are they going to do women's rights type stuff? It's not that I'm against it, it's just that there's a difference between a good movie and a better movie. And this movie was better. They didn't go ham-fisted into it. They were staying more close to what Mary Louise Alcott wanted. And I liked it. I really liked this movie. I did. The music was good. The sets, the costuming, it was all good. And there were some flaws. Like all movies, this one had flaws. And one of them that I thought was, why? It was, well, I'll leave my biggest flaw last. One of the flaws was Meryl Streep, the weakest flaw. She wasn't believable, in my opinion. She did act well. She did a good performance. It was Meryl Streep, and Meryl Streep didn't feel like she was good for the movie. I mean, everyone else in this movie was outshining in performances, and seeing Meryl Streep, what she was doing with her character, it felt like she was fire, while everyone else's performances, whereas they were flashing bright lights. They were very powerful. They were very believable. And Meryl Streep just couldn't hold a candle to these girls. None of them could. She couldn't do anything. I mean, she tried her best, but everyone outdid her. She was just outclassed, in my opinion. And the ending felt a little rushed with Joe and Frederick. I felt that was rushed, and I won't spoil, but there's a part of the movie, and you'll know when it goes Hallmark on you. I mean, this is a Hallmark fire hose American cheese hitting you at full blast, and you'll just, why? That wasn't part of the book. That was very, very loudly Hallmark. And they didn't need to do that. Again, it was very rushed at the ending, I thought. And my biggest flaw is Emma Watson. I didn't believe her. I did not believe Emma Watson was part of that family. I did not believe Emma Watson was in this film. Emma Watson has her place in some movies. I mean, as much as I will gripe and rip into Beauty and the Beast live action, I believed Emma Watson was a part of that movie. I believed Emma Watson was Belle. And I can't believe I did a pro for the live action Beauty and the Beast. That thing is a crap shack. But Emma Watson in Little Women, everyone outshined her, like Meryl Streep. But unlike Meryl Streep, I believe Meryl Streep more than Emma Watson. Because I think Emma didn't look like she was a part of the family. She was too much, Emma Watson, and you have all these other actresses who are outperforming her, in my opinion. And they were great. And I thought most of those girls who were playing Beth, Joe, and Amy, those three actresses were very believable as sisters. And Emma was part of the energy. Emma was good with the chemistry with them, but I just couldn't believe it. I look at Emma and I look at those three and I'm going, I don't believe it. Emma was not meant for this movie. She was too refined. She was too... Emma Watson, I'm sorry, but she was not meant for this movie. And I didn't like her. Not that I don't like her, but I just didn't think she was meant to be in this movie. She wasn't meant to be in that role. She wasn't motherly. She wasn't this older sister that had to play the older sister and had a strong presence, but it wasn't as if she was outshining everyone, because face it, in the books, Joe has presence over all the sisters. Joe owns everything. But her oldest sister, which was Emma Watson's role, she was kind of like a second power. Well, not really a second power, but she had some force. She had more of a motherly, homely. And Emma doesn't have it. And Little Women, I loved it. Where would I put it on my scale? I want to see this movie again. I really do. It was really good. I would put this on my scale... I want to say 6, but I also want to say a 5. I don't like halfways. They have to be wholehearted. And seeing this, I really liked it. But I think if I watch it more and more, my opinion may change. I'm going to say a 5 out of 7. I may watch this repeatedly, and I want to do a 6. I admit it, but I know if I'm going to watch this show repeatedly, I think it will degrade to a 5. And I think it deserves to be a 5. But it is a high 5. And I really like this movie. I want to see it again. And 5 out of 7. And this is the Bullfrog signing out.